Hello everyone, welcome to Quantx Research. I'm Utkarsh Dubey, your co-learner for today's session, and today I'll be taking you to the tour of econometrics. Right, you might have aware of the lots of terms of economics, mathematical economics, and the statistical economics. But today, something special, something exciting, which makes economics more applied in a nature. That's econometrics, right? So let's get started. So, if we just talk about the literally mean of econometrics, then we do find it's consists of two words, econo and metrics. The first word, econo, represents the economic, whereas metric represents the measurement. So together, econometrics represents the economic measurement of a phenomenon of any economy, right? So it involves applying mathematical statistics to economic data to empirically support economic models, right? So, what are the models? We will discuss further. But in a beginning, in a basic sense, we can understand the literally meaning of econometrics is to validating the economic data, economic theory through out lots of statistical processes using lots of softwares. We can also do it in a very easy way as well, but for advanced and actual real life validation of an economic theory, making inferences or understanding the economic phenomena, we have to take help of lots of tools as well, which we will understand throughout this course. It's a first lecture of our course, so be always tuned with this series of lectures, and our aim is to complete the econometrics just a span of 30 days. It's the first one, and we'll be taking some longer lectures as well. So let's go ahead a bit, right? So if we talk about some of the standard definitions given by some of the top econometrists or economists as well. So if we talk about the Thinker's definition, then he suggested it's the application of a mathematical statistics to economic data, right? Actually, whenever we use and utilize or let's say leverage the econometrics, then it's basically based on the mathematical models given by mathematical economists, right? For example, if we are saying uh, consumption increases whenever increase in income, right? So here, it's a very famous theory, as we know, given by Keynes. So it's just a statement, right? So we will also discuss further what are the difference between economics and all. But if we look at the actual Keynes theory of consumption, then they just make statement only, right? They just said whenever increase in the income, then consumption increases, but not as much as the increase in the income, right? So it was just a statement. But when we talk about any mathematical economist and his role, it can be a different person or it can be similar person having the all of the qualities of a statistician, of the mathematical economist, of the economist, right? So that mathematical economist will do make a model of any theory or statement, right? So in Keynes' scenario, they will make his model like y equal to b1 plus b2x, right? Here b is between the 0 and 1. We can also say like y equal to a plus bx, right? So this is the mathematical representation. In a mathematical representation, we can scientifically move the key points of our theory. For example, here A is representing the consumption which is independent, right? And Here if we are taking beta first and beta 2, then here beta 2 is representing the slope, or let's say marginal propensity to consume. So here we are using those key elements to making a model, right? But there is another important thing. Whenever we talk about the econometric model, then in econometrics, our prime motto is to empirically, or in a applied way, we want to verify those all the mathematical model or that economic theory. So we make some certain changes, because in mathematical model we do not consider all the factors which affects any particular thing. For example, of consumption, we might be taking count of income, but there are other lots of factors. For example, family size, religion, and lots of other factors to affect the consumption. So that's why to make the actual understanding, or to get actual insight from that mathematical model, we also add some stats, some other stochastic term to our mathematical model, so that we can easily and really validate that economic theory and understand and get the better insight of that economic phenomena. And after that we do collect data, and then we using software we estimate the model. And throughout this course we would be using in-depth regression model. We would also be using the SPSS software, and after that Stata as well. So yes, it was some basic talk about the econometrics. Later on, we'll discuss econometrics in a very deep manner. We would also be providing like notes and other PPT presentation to you. Share this all the material on my website. It is in the process of making, so it would be available after like couple of months, maybe, or a couple of weeks it may take. So yes, that's it for today. And yes, if you have any suggestion, you want to say anything, you just write that down in the below comment section. It's just the beginning. There might be some mistakes as well, but just be stay tuned, and together we will make some really impactful change in the world of research, quants, and econometrics as well. Thank you for today. So learning and listening and understanding, trying to understanding the things and facts. So yes, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.